is for the Christians who really struggled with evolution and then church. Like, how did you pass your biology exam on evolution and million billion year old Earth, and then go to Sunday school and be like, yeah, 7 days? Like, why is there even differences there? Like, why don't they agree? I guess I never even understood that part. And I guess we kind of go back to oh, church and state, right? I don't know. I don't know. And I'm a Christian and we're in 2025. Shouldn't we know these things? I sat down with a scholar to get these answers because at the end of the day, if you give your life to your faith, you should probably understand it, right? Like, this isn't, I mean, I didn't know. I don't know. And I want to understand. So I sat down with Dr. Jeff Miller and he explained all of this to me. Why is it separate? And if we are as Christians to believe in science, how should we go about that? This is what he said when I asked him. Christians should believe in science in this way. What would that way look like?
The biggest problem, the biggest way that I would say Christians go wrong that causes so much confusion on this topic of science, it comes down to these underlying assumptions. There are these hidden assumptions that are underlying, for example, what students learn in the classroom today, because you're by rule, what the Supreme Court said, you can't teach creation in the school system. And so the textbooks intentionally don't allow any kind of a theory that would allow for that. And so there's an underlying assumption of evolution, for example, that would require there to not be a God involved. And if Christians don't understand that, then that will cause us to, when we are in these classes and we're learning about evolution, we feel like, oh, well, this must be true. I mean, this is the big belief that everybody believes in and so forth. Well, that's because you're not hearing the other side of the story on this. If you just go ahead and accept what is being shoved down your throat in the school system on this topic, for example, then you're going to have a total misunderstanding of everything you're learning. You're going to interpret all the same evidence in the wrong way. And so Christians need to first, we need to know, does the evidence support the idea that God exists? Well, it ends up being there's multiple classical arguments based on logic and reason from the evidence that demand there has to be a God.